So right now, sitting at the top of the leaderboard is NimbRo. We wanted to take a look at their run from yesterday. They had a great time, as we've seen throughout the day. We've been talking about it. 8:15 was their time. They got through mission control, and you can see there, without too much resource allocation, they're moving fast through this thing. It's an agile system. It moves really quickly. The platform is broad. It's four wheels. The adaptability of the grippers and the anthropomorphic hands navigate the canisters really well. The ways in which they have a video system up front which shows you the operator is one more ways in which their connectivity did really well, which both the mission command, obviously, and the operator talked about. The operator talked at length about how much fun running the NimbRo system was, so that was a guaranteed 3 points there. Oh, look, a little bit off. Took a moment. That was
only a moment,
it was about the only off thing. Open things up. Done with this. Done with you.
I love those.
It's the best. It's honestly, it's the best. It's one of the whether it's the choice of the operator or just by default, it's one of the best things to see. Reached in, identified the correct rock, joined the Pink Rock Club, and then did a little dance, which I'm sure was a celebratory dance to know the time last night was just existentially faster than so many other ones.
It was like a master's class on what to do here. It was impressive.
And so that was that has been the time to beat throughout the day with a perfect score as well. So because Corey, that's part of it, right? It's like not only was that fast, but Mission Commander was like, yeah, that was easy back and forth. And operation, my guess is operations would have given it like 5 more points if possible.
If they could have, that's for sure.
And so, and it's great to see a scope like that. I mean, it's good. It's great to see a scope like that.
Absolutely.
Well, it's funny because I know NimbRo can dance, and so I think I yelled from the audience, "Do a dance!" And he heard me. He's like, "Dance!"
Yeah. Which and it's interesting to wonder then what that resource of communication for that system was really robust.
Yeah.
And so, like, what is it under their design that made it so simple? Because we were watching, and you weren't next to that, and he definitely heard that. Like it was, and so that's a different resource allocation. How they designed the system, really durable platform that get down the course in insane speed. I mean, it was a wonder to see.
Yeah, and it sounded like, we talked to the lead in that team a little bit last night, that they were intentional about making sure that human interface was very, very good. And that was some of the things that they talked about at the semifinals as well, that operators wanted to play with their system, but he was focused on speed, so wanted it to get done.
Well, here's what's interesting is obviously they are in the clubhouse with the lead, but they're on the course as well. So they get a chance to beat, as I said earlier, they can beat yesterday's NimbRo, and then this operator can have a source of pride about having beaten yesterday's operator. Now, the only thing that makes me nervous is the health of the system in an extra run. I'm not really nervous about it.
No, we want to see it happen.
I know. No, we're here to see this run. I mean, that's what we have. And the time is 8:15 to beat with all 10 and a perfect score. So it's something we want to just uncover. It's been a wild couple of days. What stands out? When you leave, we're going to think back. What do you think you're going to think back about?
I'm going to think about how far these systems have come since semifinals, leaps and bounds in terms of their user interface, in terms of being able to complete this course. None of the robots could have done this course at semifinals. And most of them have done a fantastic job. They've all done a fantastic job, and some of them have made it the whole way through. Now, the interesting thing about NimbRo is that the user interface is not where they had to improve on. They had a fantastic user interface at semifinals, and they had to tweak their system. They had to give it a little more dexterity, make it go faster. Mm-hmm. But in terms of their user interface, it was transportive.
Sure, I'll buy that.
Is that a word?
Yeah. But, connectivity, exploration, and skills transfer, and the human-robot interaction has been what this contest is about. That's what this XPRIZE is about, is can you transport human experience, senses, point of view, perspective to another location. So NimbRo is on the course. We're about 30 seconds away from the start of their run. Again, they are in the clubhouse with the lead. That time you see on the banner of 8:15 with a perfect score of 15 points is theirs. So basically it's just whether or not Saturday NimbRo can beat Friday NimbRo. And we're excited to see that because those who weren't here yesterday didn't get to see this in action. You can see the operator getting settled into the control system there, and it's going to be, you know, a wild minute. Here we go.
Avatar Jerry Pratt, reporting for duty. Hello, Commander Tom.
Greetings, Jerry. Welcome to Planet X. Now, we have a very difficult mission here in front of you, and it will involve a lot of operator skill to complete. First, make your way to the station hatch. Locate the switch, flip it to on to open the hatch. Pass through the hatch and across the planetary surface to the power station. When you reach the power station, you'll need to locate which of the power canisters are full. Take a full canister and put it in the canister slot. This will transfer power to the asset storage area. Maneuver to the asset storage area and using the drill, open the access hatch. Reach inside and feel for the rocks that have rough edges using your sense of touch. The rough rocks are our energy abundance rocks. Pull out an energy abundance rock and your mission is complete. Now, I know that's a lot of information. How do you copy?
Gotcha, Commander Tom. You want me to proceed to the switch, flick the switch, proceed to the power station, find the heavy power canister, insert it, and then proceed to the drill, what I can use to open the hatch, and then look for the high energy rock. Copy.
That's correct. Good luck and hurry. The clock is ticking.
All right, thank you. And by the way, you've been promoted. See you later, Major Tom. See you back on Earth.
Having a little fun.
Well, it is a run that is pretty much for fun, so you might as well make a Major Tom before we're done. All right, so this is an unbelievable time already. Under 2 minutes out of Mission Command. It's right on line with actually where Iobotix was when they started their run. It beats Northeastern. And the switch is done in seamless times at 2:17, and that's exactly what they did yesterday. They actually shaved, so we are on course right now ahead of last night's time. So Saturday NimbRo is currently out in front of Friday NimbRo. I know Jerry, who's run a few systems, wants to be the op that puts the final time on it. If you haven't noticed, it's pretty quick on the commute. That was the HOV lane, so they got right through all the heavy traffic and are now at the energy canister in 2:46, which just absolutely destroys almost all other times. But now we, you know, maybe a little too quick to move. We'll see if Jerry gets things under control to find the heavy-weighted canister to put it in its right spot.
Oh, see, nice heads-up display there, giving you what you've got on the weight of these canisters, and so it even kind of held it on the other one for you. So
Yep.
you kind of had. Here's my comparison.
Yep, it's great to see the comparison. It's really, that dial is a really cool little data feedback, which we love. The combination of data and force feedback. That point is scored. So out of the canister in 3:20, so it's about 10 seconds ahead of last night's time. It's going to be close to see if we can get ahead. It's going to be right down to, the, you know, as always, the drill and the rock. Jerry's maneuvering. You can see the fatigue system probably won't be a problem because it's the mimicking of those two arms on that system is weight held high. It's not. It doesn't seem like something he would have to manage with his own.
Yeah, he's just directing it pretty much with, you know, your hand and
It
fingertips.
feels weightless. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
It's so natural.
Have you been in this system?
Yeah, I ran it for semifinals.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
so you know it. Yeah.
It
So you
was
said
fantastic.
it's a weightless system, which is, we've talked about human fatigue over these longer runs. I mean, the flip side is this run doesn't last over 10 minutes, so fatigue shouldn't set in. But
But
Jerry's
remember, he did an hour of training, so
that's
he's
true.
been in there for a while.
Yeah, there you go. So the grasp is secure, stable, and dexterous. Has the right drill in the right hand. Went right-handed, Julia. You just will never know if he would have been faster or lefty.
I think we could go back and do some statistics on it, and I think I'm still winning with my left drill.
So the one thing we'll have to do is, can he align? So there's a good overhead shot. But again, the angle of the drill as it approaches the bolt, if it's you know, nice and parallel and perpendicular to that bolt, that's the key. It looks like it's spot on. Man, on the money.
Thank You did?
450 into the rock challenge.
Okay. I'm going to.
One of the other things I love about the design is the neck.
Just a heads up, 450 puts them 2 minutes ahead of last night's time. So if he can find this, we're at 5:05. It could obliterate yesterday's record of 8:15 on this course. It'll still come down to subjective judging. Mission Command says 2. Jerry's going to have to say 3 for this run today to beat yesterday's. But again, this is just NimbRo versus NimbRo right now.
Jerry's going to say 10, so.
I have a feeling I don't want to say that. You never know. He might find the seat uncomfortable.
You know, the Pink Rock Club, Jerry's going to have some bragging rights if he beat the previous one, right?
5:30 into the rock challenge is 2 minutes and 10 seconds ahead of last night's time. He just has to identify the textured rock, which we can see is pink, but he cannot. Pull it out, show it to the team. We'll see if he dances. I think he might want to dance because holy cow.
Whoa.
5:50 is the unofficial time. We're talking about shaving.
Yes. He's
Jerry
dancing,
knows the
he's
dance.
dancing.
Jerry can celebrate being in the Pink Rock Club. Absolutely blazing through what was incredible last night at 8:15. Unofficially 5:50 here on the course with all 10. Now, Jerry has to give it 3 points, or yesterday's is still the winner. He dropped the rock like he dropped the mic. That was quite a run from NimbRo. There is no doubt that was an incredible way to finish the final day of the ANA Avatar XPRIZE. The bar at which NimbRo had set last night, they said, okay, that's fine.
Let's crush it.
Let's go ahead and set the bar higher. It's absolutely Jerry back there in the system, just cool as a cucumber. I don't think he wants to get up. I think he's pretty happy just chilling. And the team celebrates down here on the floor as they should. We hope that they don't get injured in the celebration, but we know that NimbRo is safe behind the course walls as the team goes and collects them. An absolutely stunning, big round of applause for that run for NimbRo. Let's take one more look at this leaderboard as we are getting close to the official time. And there it is. NimbRo is your ANA Avatar XPRIZE winner with an incredibly blazing time on this course of 5 minutes and 50 seconds. All 10 tasks completed. Both judges absolutely blown away. I have no doubt that maybe operationally they would have given another 3 or 4 points if they were allowed to for a perfect 15.
You know, when we design these XPRIZE competitions, we keep the motto of audacious but achievable, but I didn't quite see someone coming in and smashing our course up quite like this. It's such an amazing time on the course, and so I would like to call up our team with the perfect score of 15 points and the absolutely insane time of 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Our friends from Bonn, Germany, Team NimbRo. Team NimbRo, everybody! And so